Hello everyone, Andy Schwab here as we've had the opportunity to come to Fairfield on the Thank the Farmers Harvest Tour, and with that harvest, well, the seed goes somewhere at some point. Most of it does go to the production side of things, but some of it has to go back into the ground. With us now, Chad Becker. He's the Vice President of Treasure State Seed, and it seemed like this year the crop was kind of coming on a little bit late. Planting was a little bit delayed for quite a bit of the state, and it sounds like that's kind of running in a little bit into the normal time of year for you too.
Yeah, we had a pretty cold spring, as everybody is probably really aware of. It was cold. It was wet, which was good, but I think that set things back. And then here on the bench, we're irrigated, and so it's usually a little later anyway. So yeah.
Well, Chad, also looking forward, folks are going to start to be thinking about getting, after this harvest, get the seed right back in the ground. What's the interest been so far for you? And especially as this kind of drier conditions, is there less of an interest possibly, or maybe the market influence on that as well?
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of difference in the interest. I think interest is still high. Winter wheat's kind of a staple in Montana, especially on the dry land. And then with Clearfield technology and coaxium technology, guys are trying to clean up weeds. So, the interest is there. We're just going to hope and pray for some rain here in the next couple weeks. So,
absolutely. Been a great tour so far, but stay with us. We'll be back in a little bit to take a look at some of those wheat markets and more.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought. There always is. There's always going to be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps, but it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Welcome back, friends, to your Ag News Engine Market. Well, 22 members of Congress, along with administration officials, economists, and sugar industry experts, just wrapped up the 38th International Sweetener Symposium. Cassidy Bardlow, the incoming chairwoman for the American Sugar Alliance and president of the U.S. Beet Sugar Association, said sugar producers are advocating for sound farm safety net programs and U.S. sugar policy in the next farm bill. She also noted strong bipartisan support for sugar policy from leaders in Congress and said they recognize the value and contributions of farmers, producers, and processors, along with the workers, and what they provide to the American economy. In total, the sugar industry supports over 151,000 jobs and contributes more than $23 billion to the economy. Well, despite optimism found in the cash cattle trade last weekend from that latest WASDE report, cattle traders elected to step away from the stronger prices on Monday. Perhaps they are looking for extremely strong demand from the consumers following the depressed box beef prices. And other video auctions testing the waters this week as Western Video Market holds their sale in Cheyenne today and yesterday. Looking at the yearling prices, they continued well into that $2,000 per head mark. For the sheep sales, it was a light test at Buffalo Livestock with steady prices last week. Now, September KC winter was briefly down 26 cents at mid-morning yesterday, but they rallied back to just losing a nickel at $7.50 and surviving that challenge of the 2023 low they saw at $7.33 back in May. Spring wheat, however, did fall short of their rally as they dropped a dime by the closing bell. That's all for Ag News and Markets. I'm Andy Schwab. Have a good day.